Okay, what's going on, guys? So we have another repair. This is the second video that I'm going to do for today. After this video, I don't think I'm going to do any more for today. We're just going to kind of um actually uh let's move this to this side. It looks better over there. Let's lock that. I like it better on that side anyway. So either way, what we have is an iPad 12.9, and I did go ahead and take a look inside here just to see what we'd be working with. I'm gonna go ahead and try to power this thing on. I have to first get this out of here, and let's go ahead and power it on. There we go. And I'll show you what's going on with this. So this went to another shop for repair. After they replaced the screen, there was no touch, and customer went back. They couldn't solve the problem, send the customer on their merry way, and it's here now. So we're gonna see what we can find out about this tablet, what's going on with it, and if we can fix it. I've already taken a look inside, a quick look. I think I can fix it. Not gonna say for sure. You know, and I did some research. You know, I did some research and see what was going on with these issues, and you know, what are other repair shops doing to solve these problems. And I think this is the solution to it. It's not nothing major. Simple fix if you know what you're doing and with the right tools. So if you don't have the right tools, do not do this at home. Do not try this, because it will cost you double for me to repair it. If you don't have the right tools and you make a wreck of this thing, I will definitely charge you double. No questions asked. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. So still waiting on this thing to boot up while I'm yapping away. It should boot up here any second now. I think my actual computer starts faster than this, and that computer is slow, but it definitely starts a lot faster than this. I don't know why this is taking so long. Maybe the issue with the touchscreen actually causes it to take a little bit longer to boot up, and we can use that as a way of figuring. I guess once we fix it, we'll figure that out and see if maybe that is true or not, right? So we're still waiting. This thing is massive. So there we go, and let's see. And we have no touch. You can see that doesn't matter what I'm pressing. There is no buttons showing up on the screen, right? Nothing. All right, so let's get to work, and I will we'll reconnect that later on. Okay, so let's just wanted to disconnect the battery completely, isolate the battery from the rest of the board. Okay, all right, let's go underneath the microscope, and that way you guys can see what's going on here. Microscope, there we go. All right, so we're underneath the microscope, and this is what I found. Sorry about the hair thing, it just gets in the way sometimes. You can see this burn mark right here. Okay, I don't see anything else. That's the only thing I see for now. And you can see that that component right there is burnt. And there's a couple different ways we can take care of that. We can run a jumper wire right across this and fix that, or we can remove it. But we're gonna test it first. This is supposed to be a filter, and there's nothing there. Okay, so that filter is blown. That's good. That's good. Right? Over here, another filter. Looks like a filter. Nope. It does have a path to ground, so it's not a filter. It's probably a resistor. No, it can't be a resistor. Must be a capacitor. Sorry about that. right? Yep, because there's the path to ground right here. No. Oh, sorry, this is the path to ground. Sorry. Wow. There was a clear trace right there. All right, so yeah, this is a trace. This is a trace. So let's go ahead and let's remove this and replace it, and then we'll go from there, right? I don't know what the value of that cap is, but I'm still gonna remove it and replace it with a different one. We need a bigger tip. Let's use that bigger tip we were using earlier. Now let's heat up this component with a ball of solder, and that should get it out of there. Took a few seconds for the iron to realize what was happening to it. And just like that, we're going to take this component up. I don't know why it's trying to stick to this one. Call that one Misery Likes Company. Here we go. We got some solder on there also, so let's go find a filter that we can use right there. Give me 1 second, guys. I see that you're falling asleep, so like I said, I don't know if you want to sit here and fall asleep, and I see the soda that's spilled too, so. Well, no, you probably got to mop it up because it's probably going to dry. Because it's soda and it's going to get real sticky. So. Here's a little mop. Alright guys, so I'm back. Let's find a board to get that cap off of. I just had an iPad, an older generation iPad board that I was using for parts. Let's see if I can find it. Sure, there's other boards that I could get that component off of. Honestly, I don't know what I did with that board, and now I'm looking for it and I can't find it. I thought I put it back, but it seemed, nope, I didn't put it back. It's right here. So let's find a filter that we can use to help finish. I mean, these seem like the right size, right? That one does too. Yeah, I think that's the right size. Let's test that. Make sure that it is a filter and not a cap. Yep, that's a good filter. Let's remove that filter and let's transfer it to our board, which we didn't prep yet. So actually, you know what? Let me prep this board a little bit because I don't want to mess this up. So let's prep this board just a little bit. And when I mean prep, I mean, you know, just rope off some stuff here. You know, put a barricade, stuff that you don't want to get heat onto. Isolate it a little bit at least. So that's what I'm doing right now. A little bit over there. And that's a little bit right here. Just a little bit. I don't need too much right there. These are fine. That's fine. This is fine. I think there's enough there to grab that component. And I don't want to damage the connectors, so I'm also going to put something else over those connectors because I don't want to damage them. There we go, we got that component off. Let's go over here to our board that we're putting it on, and let's put our metal shield over to protect this side. I'm gonna just lay this component right down on here for a second. Okay. Let's get another shield. Here is the other one. That's going to protect both sides of the battery and help my hand a little bit here. Also, let's get our glove because we're going to be playing with the heat a little bit close to my hand. And whenever that happens, the heat gets too much and I start shaking. So it's not it. And here it is. So let's go ahead and make sure we have enough flux there. Doesn't seem like enough for me at least. So that looks good. Whoa, 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 too much air. That thing came blasting. Like that. All right, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit more, just a little bit more flux like this. Then I'm gonna turn up my air speed just a little bit because I wanted to get down to that component. waiting for it to, there we go. That looks good. I'm just gonna go over the sides with a little bit of solder and make sure that the sides are actually down completely. So I'm gonna come over here with my small tip again. I could use a smaller one, but I think this one is good. And we're just gonna touch up that side and we're gonna touch up the other side, and that should be good. Right, so let's share this video also. Okay, so let's put some more like that. And then let's get our iron. And let's put some solder on it. There we go. And hold the component down and just thought I was gonna just touch both ends and that would be it. But it didn't work out like that. Okay, so let's come back with some air and let's see if we can get it to float back into place. So the only thing I'm going to do is turn up my air speed here, about 76. And just like that, I think that's good. I'm not going to play around with it anymore. I'm not going to try to make it perfect. I'm just going to leave it like that. We're still going to keep this thing isolated for a little bit longer. And let's clean up. And then we'll test this and then we'll see what's going on. Just like that. Okay, let's test that component now. Let's make sure that we're good. And there we go. Everything else looks good to me. Let's use the dry side. Let's dry up anything else that's around, and then we'll put that tape back down, and then that will be it. I think. Where did our tape go? Over here. Just gonna kind of put the tape just like that, lay it on there, and let's get our screen here connected again. I don't know if this always happens, guys. Let's see. I don't know if this always happens where, let's move this over here. No, I guess on these it can stay over here. Where you go to these connectors always disconnect. I haven't done too many of these, so I wouldn't know if this is like a constant problem that you guys have that are fixing these, because I don't get too many of these to do screen repairs on. Okay, and And there we go. We got the battery reconnected again, and let's go ahead and turn it on. And we'll actually be able to tell if it turns on even faster than before, because now we have the touch back working. We'll see here. And it's still taking a little bit of time. Normally iPads, you know, I think they turn on pretty fast. I'm just trying to get my glove off while you guys are watching this, because this is going to be the last repair that I record. Everything else I'm just going to go ahead and repair and maybe record videos, maybe, not sure. So it's still taking a while. So the touch has nothing to do with the boot time on these. I guess they just take a long time to boot up like this. Not sure why. Every other iPad seemed a lot faster than this. It's almost like turning on, like I said, a computer. It just takes a long time. If I could pause this recording, I would pause it and wait for it to start up and then start again, but I can't. I don't know why this OBS doesn't have the option to pause. The other one on my other computer does have the option to pause, and I don't know why that is. Thought it had something to do with maybe the version that I'm running or something like that, but I've updated and it's still the same. Maybe wherever I downloaded it from or something like that. I don't know. We're still waiting. So this thing literally probably takes about a minute to start up. Maybe a NAND issue. And there we go. We have touch. Let me see if you guys can see that. Can you see me pressing? See that? You see it? If I go delete, see it? So I'm able to view that now. You know, sorry. So I'm able to view that now. You know, so all that stuff, I mean, I guess, you know, it's back working. So thank you guys for watching.